from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden today. It's the 29th of May 2024 and I've come out, it's about 2:30. We went to the market this morning, which was good, so we managed to buy some vegetables and some cherries, and I managed to buy some canvases for painting. So they've been used, but what I'm going to do is usually I just put emulsion over them and then I paint in acrylic, and then I will be doing some paintings. So that would be good, which I want to put in the bedrooms. So I paid £1 each for them and I got 7. So I've got 7 canvases. So now I can do some painting. I said to Simon, I need to get them because canvases are really expensive these days. And I said I can reuse old canvases. Pictures that I've done, I've just painted over them and then painted something else. So canvases are good like that. Anyway, you don't need to know that really, do you? Just that I'm waffling on. I just wanted to tell you where I've been today. Anyway, we're going to do some strimming. The ground isn't dry. I've got 3 loads of strimming to do, so I'm going to do up the drive today because I want it to look sort of reasonable. I know the guys are coming. We've got some deliveries today of blocks and blocks. That's it, I think we've got blocks, like concrete blocks for the start of the patio, so that's good. We're supposed to be getting some sand next, which is really good. So we're getting on the way to, next week is the start of the patio building, so it'll be busy here next week. So I want to show you what it looks like right now, and then I'll show you what it looks like progressing as we go onwards. Anyway, I'll do that in a separate video. I'll make a separate video for the patio, like patio day 1, day 2, all of that kind of thing. Anyway, I just potted on some more primulas and some more those weird plants that were just growing randomly. I'm not sure if they're weeds, they might be. Oh, I just spotted some bindweed growing in this bed. We don't want that for sure. Yeah, so I'll just show you what I just did, and we're going to do some. I'll just show you all the weeds that are growing in the drive. Yeah, so we need to get on and do that. Anyway, let me show you what I just did. Primulas that were on the other table. So I've used a big pot here, and then lots of little ones, and then I've potted on these 3 plants here, which I don't know what they are. I mean, I don't know. Are they weeds? I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I've potted them on now. We'll see what they are. I'll probably do one of the lens pictures to see if I'm wasting my time here. Or am I just cultivating weeds? I don't know. I'll find out and I'll let you know. Anyway, so we've done that. So that's a good job done today. But let Tweety out. I think she wants to come back out. I did shut her up earlier, my chicken, because the weather got a bit horrible earlier, and I can't leave her food out because all the other birds come and eat it all. Anyway, look out here. So yeah, we've thinned out the plants a bit because I did give a few away to my children, as I said yesterday, my daughter and granddaughter, but we've still got millions of plants to put out, so we need to get on and make space for these now. So I think we'll make some spaces back here with this ground elder, just pull some of it out and throw some flowers in. We need to sort out round honeysuckle here because it's getting a bit swamped by the ground elder here. And then I think we'll sort this plant out here. This hawthorn is going a bit mental here. It needs trimming back. We need to sort this plant out. Sorry, there's a plane coming over. Oh, 2. Right, there hasn't been any planes all day, which is typical. I put my camera on and instantly there is a plane. So annoying. Anyway, we need to sort this bit out here and this plant, I think, because there is one plant in here that's alright, but the rest of it is dying or dead. I don't know if I want to keep any of them though, because I don't want them to infect any of the plant that I got here, because this is all box hedging. I could just take some cuttings off of that and start again and get rid of that completely, not use it. I think I might do that, because if they've got some kind of ailment, you just bring it home with you, and obviously they had some kind of ailment and now they're dead. So that was a waste of money. So we won't be doing that again at all. I'd rather buy a packet of seeds, and if every single seed fails, at least it's only cost me a couple of quid, not loads and loads of money. This is the reason why I don't like buying plants. I like to buy seeds and do the plants myself, and if they don't grow, they don't grow. But if you lose plants that you buy, I find it like, well, they cost a lot more money than a packet of seeds. That's my opinion anyway. So we're going to go and find the strimmer. I don't know where I've put it, but I need to find that first so we can go and do some strimming, and then I'll show you in a separate video the patio area, what's going to be done, and where I need to cut along the patio. I need to give the plants a really good hack back. These are all the sweet peas, we still haven't put them in yet. These ones here, I don't know what's going on. I can't see, they're not growing up the way I wanted them to. They're simply growing all over the ground. So we're going to have to do some training there. But I don't know if the strimmer's in the garage, or is it in the stable, or is it indoors. I'll go and have to have a look somewhere. But I need to fix this. I need to go and get a screwdriver so I can put this in. Then we can start putting the sweet peas in. But look at the garden, it's gone like an absolute jungle. Wow. Yeah, there's some foxgloves around that bit. I want to dig them out and put them over here, because it's all going to just be flattened, every mortal thing around there. So we need to sort this out before the guys come here next week. So get cracking with that. Anyway, let's go and see if we can find the strimmer. I've been doing for the last 20 minutes. However long the battery power was for, which is not long. So I've done that bit there, you can see that patch. And then I've done some over here. You can see where I'm doing. So I've done this bit here, look, you can see that. Started strimming some of that, but I'm just going to not do that today. I'll get a whole battery and strim that whole lot there and then clear it. Loads and loads of dock leaves in there. And then we can plant some flowers in there. I've done this bit here, round here again, and then got to finish doing this bit today. This is the most important bit, round here, and then another day we'll do this bit, strim all this, and then strim all that in that bit there. You can see I've done half of it, but I didn't get round to doing that bit. But today we're concentrating on all of this, so we want to finish this, see how far we get. So we're now on another little battery. We want to go all the way up to the gate and finish doing the whole of this side, and then see how much battery power we got, and then we'll see how much of that side we can start on, which isn't too bad, but we need to keep it under control, otherwise it will get like what's in there. Right, okay, let's crack on and do another 20 minutes or 35 minutes of strimming. Okay, so before and then after. Again, okay. 6:35 on the 29th, and I've been strimming all this. I did stop for an hour or so to have dinner and stuff, and now I've finished it. So it's all strimmed now, all round now, up there, all this bit here. I missed a little bit there, we just need to trim that little bit. And then tomorrow, I managed to do 4 lots of strimming today because I charged up the battery again, so we managed to come out again and do some more. There's that weight in the ground there. Right, they're loose. So I managed to do all the way up to the gate on this side. I just missed a bit there, we ran out of strim time. But I managed to do it all the way up to the gate. So look how neat and tidy that looks compared to that side. So tomorrow we're going to go up to the gate and come down. We'll just trim that bit there and a little bit in the middle, and then we'll come down this side and do all this side tomorrow. Sorry, the sun's right there. We just need to trim that bit there, and then we're going to move the 2 cars and then keep them over this side, because obviously we're going to have lorries coming in next week. So I wanted to tidy this all up before the lorries came next week. So we need to carry on strimming here, and once we strim, and we're going to strim over there all the way down to the car park again, and then we will strim inside these beds. But I'll do all the pathing first, and then we'll do the beds afterwards. And we'll probably have to cut this grass tomorrow if the sun stays out. because it's getting really long here. I want to make it look tidy, and we still need to cut. If you look here, see down there, see down there, see there, down there, that has all got to be cut right back, because it's all overhanging and it's going to be right in the way when they're going to be doing that. And see this, I keep this nice and neat and tidy, trimmed right back to the wall. Oh look, we need to get that out of there. There's a bramble there, we need to trim that out. Yeah, so I just like to keep it trimmed because it keeps it tidy. You see the grass starts growing in the gravel, but at the moment I'm finding this is the easiest way to keep it tidy. But I will do the salt thing. For the moment I just need to trim it quick so that I get back on top of it again before it starts taking over. Anyway, it should get hotter now, hopefully, coming June, July, and hopefully the weeds won't grow back as quick because the sun will be scorching them, because I keep cutting them, so they must be running out of energy by now. So we need to just keep cutting them, and it's getting easier and easier to do. It doesn't take me half as long as it did when I first done it, because it was very thick when I first done it, like the car park. It was really thick on here. But now I keep it down, and there's loads of dock cleats that keep growing back. So what I want to do is trim all this, even though there's primulas in there and everything. I'm going to trim everything in these beds because there are red ants in there and I do not want to get eaten. So I'm just going to trim it all. There's loads of bindweed, and then we're going to put a load of flowers in here very carefully, probably with a spade. So I can do it really quick but not get bitten. I do not want to get stung by red ants. As you can see, I have started trimming it a bit, but I think that's going to take a whole load of trimming with one whole battery of trimming time. So I don't want to waste and I've got to be careful. I've got to allow a couple of heathers in there and a thyme and a couple of other things. So I've got to be careful around the plants. The majority of it is going to be trimmed, and then we're going to put a load of flowers in here. I'll try and avoid the primulas, but it doesn't matter if I do cut them, they grow back. They're in there, so I just need to get it done. So we'll do that again. We'll do that tomorrow. So we'll try and save one of the batteries to get this bed done, and then we'll have to rake it, take all the dead stuff out, and then we'll put a load of flowers in there. So that's what we're going to do there. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with what I've done today. The sun's come out. It's been a very funny, weird day. I thought it was going to pour down with rain when I was doing this, but it didn't. So luckily I just kept doing it. That lovely road is finished now. Didn't last at all this year. I swear it's gone over a lot quicker than it did previous years. Probably because the weather's been not very nice and quite cold. But the one at the back is really gorgeous, and the one at the front there. And then these are the sort of, look, I've got some more this side. And still loads of new growth on these, look. Gosh, so much growth. They've grown so much. So we're just going to trim all this, and then we're going to clear this bed again, and we're going to put a load of flowers in there, but I will have to water those because I don't get much water on there, being under the canopy of the tree, but I will do that. All out at the back is all the stinging nettles and the wild jungle, which is going to be left. We don't ever do that back bit. We just leave that, or just leave it to nature. So there we go. So I'm really pleased with what I've done today. Don't know if I'm going to do any more because it's like 6:30 and I'm a bit knackered now. So I think I might just go and check on my poorly chicken, and yeah. But yeah, look at that, it's a right mess. Wow, that is a mess. So we need to sort that out. So we're going to do that tomorrow. I'm just going to get a broom and sweep these stairs so it looks nice and tidy. And I need to sweep outside the front of the house because something's been getting into Eater's cage. So we need to make sure that she's got nice and tidy. And I said to Simon, when the men come and do the concrete, can we have a bucket and Simon can mend this? So this one needs mending, and I think this big one here needs mending. So just take them off and then reconcrete them, because that's a bit of a mess. So I'm going to ask him to do that. So there we are. Well, it's all looking good. Let me turn the camera around. So if I do any more, it'll be in the next video, because today this is enough for this video. And I hope you enjoyed this video. What are you getting up to in your garden? How are you coping? Are you growing things? Have you got all your flowers in yet? I was on such a mission to get my flowers in, and I'm really late now. But I've just managed to take that pole off. I got Simon to take the pole off at the bottom so I can use that arch. So I'm going to find some room for it somewhere. But at the moment I'm strimming, so I can't do everything. And I need to trim first, get the garden back in some kind of order over here, and then I will oh, and I need to go and cut all those bushes down tomorrow as well, so I'm going to go and do that, and I will carry on strimming as well. So thank you for watching. Please give me a like and a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know how you're getting on in your garden. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and I'll see you again soon in the next video. So bye for now. Bye. Sue here again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden stand. It's the 1st of June 2024, and I've come out because I need to do some more strimming, and we're going to harvest some peas today because they definitely need harvesting, and we need to put the fennel in the corner and some flowers outside, and I need to cut along where I said I was going to cut with the shears. So I'm going to show you where I need to cut, and I've got to do it quite hard back because the guys need to be able to put a wall across there, so, or whatever it is they're doing, but I need to sort of cut it back so it's not in the way. So I'm going to do that today, and we're going to carry on doing some more strimming. But yeah, so first of all we're going to harvest some peas, and then we'll do something else. This is Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and I need to show you what we're going to be cutting today. So it's a bit of a shame because these hydrangeas are all coming into flower, but they're in the way big time. So I'm going to show you where we've got to cut, and we've got to do it ruthlessly, because if they come and start the paving and all this week, I don't know if they'll be starting that this week, but it's in the way. I need to clear it, so I need to show you. This is all in the way because the wall ends here, and this is completely in the way. I've got to clear all of this away from here because it's all in the way, and so too is this poor foxglove, and we'll try and dig that up, but it's flowering now, it won't survive. This tree here definitely doesn't need to be here, so we're going to cut all this stuff back, and quite a lot of the stuff in there, so we're going to have a big cutting session today. I know it's sad, I haven't got a hedge trimmer, so I'm going to have to do it with a pair of shears and a pair of loppers. So that's what we're going to look at. It, it's beautiful. The hydrangea's coming into flower. I should have cut it before, but it'll revive, but I need to cut it because if you see here, I'm going to trim this bit. I'll dig out these foxgloves here, but if you look down here, I need to trim this whole bit because they're going to come round and they're going to be doing this bit here. But I think mainly what they're going to be concentrating on first is building the wall bit down there. I think that's what they're going to be doing first. I cut all that yesterday with this trimmer. It was so thick, it was absolutely ridiculously thick, so that it's shorter for them. Simon cut the grass yesterday, and then the belt is broken again. He's absolutely fed up with the lawnmowers because they keep not working properly. It's an absolute joke. Anyway, nothing seems to be fit for purpose these days. So anyway, what we're going to do now is sacrifice these poor plants here. I do feel bad, but I've got to do it because they're really in the way. Because this is where the fencing's going to go here. Not sure how they're going to do it yet, but obviously this stuff's all in the way, so I've got to clear it all. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and sadly, I'm afraid, but I've never let it get this wild. It's only because I haven't done this side of the garden at all this year. I've got another huge hydrangea down there, which would be all right. That's a blue one, you can see. Well, this is a purple blue one. Anyway, never mind. We've got a hydrangea in the polytunnel, and I took a load of cutting so we can replace things, but I need to do this, so I'm going to start on this right now. Okay, bye. What I did was I cut a load of this down. See here? So I cut a load of the hydrangea down, and along here up to the wall bit. I did notice that there is like some kind of shrub here, and this great big thing here, which we need to get rid of. Yeah, this great big fern here, that needs digging out. Anyway, there's a lot of plants here, so what I'm going to do now is just trim all this. So I'm going to trim it down to there. That foxglove, I'm just going to leave it for a minute, because I don't think they'll be doing this straight away, because this is the wall. They're going to be concentrating on the front. So I'm just going to trim this bit up to there. That's what I'm going to do right now, and then rake it up, and then it'll just look tidier, and you can sort of see where the wall's supposed to be. And if they need any more of this plant cut back, then I'll have to cut some more back. I don't know yet. I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm playing it by ear, because I don't know. I mean, that might need to come out, and that might need to come out, because that's the wall area there. See that? That's where the wall is, so that's where it needs to go up to, really. So we might have to do a bit more, and then we definitely need to cut this, but we're not doing that today. So we're just going to finish this bit here and clear it up. So we're going to just trim it, but there's all the stuff that I picked up. But I also want to show you what I was doing over the other side. I put in a couple of sunflowers today. So I said what I was going to do. I was going to clear a bit of garden as I went. I also done some strimming over here. So I trimmed along all of this edge today, all round here, and I've trimmed along that bit. I still haven't done this bit because it's too near the cars, so I'm a bit wary about doing it there. Anyway, over here, as you can see, I've got a trolley load. I cleared over here a bit. So what I did was I pulled out some weeds in here. So I've left this buttercups and stuff. I'm just pulling out things where I don't want them. I also planted some foxgloves from what I just took out of the ground and planted them in here, but I put in 2 sunflowers here and here. I put in 2 handfuls of compost each. I've staked them and I've put them in, and then over this side I've put in two lots of lobelia. So we put in some there, and this is all the grass that I had in the wheelbarrow, because I needed the wheelbarrow to clear around the other side. So I thought I might as well use it on these beds to try and keep the weeds at bay and sort of mulch it. So that's what I've done. I cleared through here a bit as well, but I haven't done the back bit, but I need to do that bit over there. I also put some lobelia over here. I'll take this lobelia back in here, and I made these little, I put some earth in these little pockets. They're only shallow, and I put some lobelia in there. But this week I need to clear this, because I've got 3 sunflowers over here that I'm going to put in here, and I need to clear some of this area. So I was thinking here would be nice as sunflowers, so I need to clear those leaves out, because I don't like these everywhere. I'll pull them out where I don't want them, and I'll just pull out the weeds. I need to take some of them off from around there, take away plants from around the shrubs that I've got. So that's what I'm going to do, and cut back that, you can see there's a bramble and there, and just tidy it up. And I've got a hollyhock there, so I don't want these sunflowers right on top of my hollyhock, but I put them there to sort of keep them away from the weather and everything. And so I think they're going to be all right this year. I think they're going to grow. Anyway, we'll clear this up in a minute. So another 10 minutes or so in the garden, and then that'll be it for today. But I think I've done really well. So as I said, I was just going to take out little bits of the garden at a time, plant plants, and not worry about it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to go ahead and clear out all the weeds and things I don't want. I'm just going to leave it junglified and just take out things, because they protect each other, the plants, if they're sort of in mass. less likely to get eaten by pests if there's lots of plants in there. Also the buddleia here, I've had to stake it with a couple of stakes because as soon as I took the weeds away from round it, these sort of yellow flower things, it fell over, so I had to stake it. So I've done that, so it should be alright now. Yeah, so I pulled away some of these leafy things that were growing along here. I usually just trim it, but I thought I'm gonna actually pull the bulbs out this time, so that's what I did, so they won't grow back if I pull out the bulbs. So anyway, let's just get on with that and I'll show you once I've finished. Okay, so I trimmed this bit here and cleared it up. So I cut all the way back there today. Can you see that? Cut all the way back there. I don't know if it needs cutting back anymore. But anyway, this bit here needs cutting back. And I've trimmed it just up to that, where this starts, because I would have done the whole thing, but the cars are here. And the stones will flick at the cars. And I don't want to do that. So I'll have to move the cars. And they're probably not doing this bit anyway yet, and I'll trim this bit after. But I just wanted to do this bit really. This was my main priority today, was to cut this back. So what needs to be happening now is there's birds nesting in there, so we can't actually do anything right now. So we've got to try and disturb it as little as possible for the time being, because birds nesting. So I have to tell the guys. I don't think they'll be doing this right away anyway, so I'll have to wait and see. But it should be when they need to do that, then we'll have to see what we're doing, because hopefully the birds will be finished by then and they'll all be finished with the nesting and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, at the moment it's quite thick and dense, so I think there's a lot of birdies nesting in here. And I thought I'd leave that foxglove for now. I tried to move as many as I could. I go to my daughter a load yesterday when she was here last week. So I've moved as many as I'm going to move now. The rest are going to have to by and by. I've tried to save as many of the wild foxgloves, but they grow back. They're wild plants, they grow back. So anyway, hopefully they come tomorrow. The sand doesn't arrive though, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I think they start down there first, because to build the wall, the retaining wall. So I don't think they'll be coming up here, because this is the patio bit for the slabs. So, but I wanted to get it done because I don't want to sort of think, oh, I need to do that. I wanted to get it done now, so it's done. And then we'll see if we need to cut any more back, which we probably will have to, but I don't want to at the moment. Anyway, I'm just going to turn the camera around and say goodbye, Chin. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a lovely day today. I did think it was going to rain at one point, but it didn't, and it's been a beautiful day, and it's beautiful again, and it's like 10 to 7 in the evening. I'm just going to sit outside and have a cup of tea and just sit by my pond and enjoy the beauty of the place. So thank you for watching. See you again soon in the next video.